Another installment of Lightskin Television. This is Lightskin Yu, aka DJ SuperGod. What we're covering today is the Battle Academy. Respect the Shooter. This is November 23rd in Philadelphia. 421 North 7th Street, Center City. They call it the T-Rex Tay-Rock card. They call it the Dot Mob versus Cave Gang card. I don't think that's fair. You know what I mean? This card is not really comprised of Cave Gang versus Dot Mob directly. I won't say that. A lot of drama surrounding this card. Potential drama. Could get a little chippy in a certain battle. But who's to say something might not go down in other battles prior to the main event? I'm not putting that energy in the air, but you just never know. I mean, look at the history of this year in battle rap. Things that jumped off, things that happened and we didn't expect. Let's get right into the battles. Let's talk about, speaking of controversy, Jack Boy Maine versus Dre Dennis. I saw Dre last week in Orlando live. Dre coming off a battle with Mike P, where many expected Mike P to come out victorious. I didn't see it like that. I thought the third round was decisive with Dre Dennis, especially speaking about the pumpkin patch and, you know, Mike P and his lady dissing them. I thought that solidified the victory. Whether you call it 3-0 or 2-1, Dre Dennis, he won. And Dre Dennis did a really good job against Mr. Mills this year also in Atlanta. With that being said, Dre Dennis is on a rampage right now. He really resurrected his career as a battle rapper, and he really solidified himself in the battle rap community as a god. You know what I mean? For the different things he did as far as building his own league, South Jersey based league that travels everywhere. Gates of the Garden. But I think his trajectory right now is high. He's moving in the right direction, you know what I mean, with his career. And Dre Dennis has to be the favorite right now over Jack Boy Maine. Y'all know the recent history of Jack Boy Maine. It ain't looking good. Jack Boy Maine needs something big to happen in this battle versus Dre Dennis. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's going to have to be decisive for his career to go forward. You know what I mean? In big arenas, big stages, and even well-known battle leagues. He can't go off of who he's affiliated with. He's got to go on pure talent and performance. He's got to be on point. I'm not saying Jack Boy Maine can't pull off a victory, but he's definitely the underdog in this situation. And he'll have to come with his 100% best. And Dre Dennis would have to have an off night. Dennis has to have an off night, and Jack Boy Maine has to be damn near perfect for his for what he needs to do to be able to defeat Dre Dennis. That's just in my honest opinion. I don't know how it's going to play out, but that could be a damn good battle if they both come with their best. Prophet versus Prep. Prep has been given like second and third chances in this industry, in this culture. He's been on an up and down, incline, decline, going up against Prophet. Prophet's on the incline right now. Would it be an upset? I don't know. If Prophet won, would it be? Could you call it an upset? I think it's two evenly matched MCs right now who really need this win. And it's a good look for them to be on this card in the first place. Stizz, you put this card together wonderfully. Shout out to Stizz and everybody behind Battle Academy. Representing Philly, representing battle rap at its finest and its fullest. And this card is really good. Prophet and Prep. Prep don't have to come with nothing different than he's ever came with. His round just got to be on point, and it's got to be complete, and he's got to keep moving the crowd, wooing the crowd. He's used to the Philadelphia crowd. He's from the DMV area, and he performed there. in the past in Philly. He knows what the crowd expects. He knows the size of the venue, and I'm sure he'll come prepared. Prophet also, but the crowd expects Prep to win, and that's kind of scary sometimes. You know, when you're favored to win, expected to win, you know what I mean? That's right when your opponent gets that chip on their shoulder and comes twice as hard. Pause. I don't like the way that sounded. That's when your opponent gives it its best, gives it his or her best, and I'm sure Prophet is going to give just that, 101%. Next, K Walker, J400 block. 400 block straight out of Newark, New Jersey. He's got friends in Newark. He's got friends in New York. He's got friends in high places. But what's he going to do against K Walker? K Walker is the next big name coming out of Philly. K Walker's dangerous. You see who he's affiliated with. You saw him at Lockdown. You see him on stage with the greats, supporting Reed Dollars, Bill Collector, Cassidy. But this is his walk in the park. It's a home game for K Walker. He's from Philly. He knows the crowd. They support him. This is his backyard. He's their hitter. He's the hitter for Battle Academy. He's the flagship rapper right now, battle rapper, for that company, for that whole movement. He's expected to win. It's a home game. 400 block, he been around the block, different leagues. Faced maybe bigger opponents than K Walker. The experience might set in right here. I'm sure 400 block is coming. I'm sure he's coming for his neck, and he gonna have some stuff up his sleeve. You know what I mean? He wants to elevate his career, and for him to go forward, he's gonna need to body K Walker on the road in Philadelphia. Can it happen? I don't know. That's what he has to do. That's the mission he's on. That's the mission he'll have to accomplish. But K Walker, he wants the big names, and this is one more stepping stone. He get through 400 block, I think K Walker's going to have a lot of offers for 2020. But he's going to have to end his great 2019 off with a clear victory over 400 block. Chef Trez, Snake Eyes. Now we have Cave versus Dot. Cave Gang versus Dot Mob. What you gonna do, Trez? Been around the world. I mean, you faced the big opponents. You've been in different leagues. You are a staple in the Atlanta battle rap scene. Let's call you a pioneer in Atlanta battle rap. You're heading upwards. You never had an incline. This is an opponent who's newer on the scene. He's been around for a while, but he's just really making his name now. Snake Eyes. He's been involved in some drama. But Ace Amin, he's on a quote-unquote enemy team. Could this be a chippy battle? Could this be something where it can turn physical? I doubt it. I'm sure both MCs have a good respect for each other. I don't know what kind of rapport they have for each other, but it's war right now, at least on November 23rd. You know what I mean? He's the enemy, and vice versa. So I'm sure it'll get a little crazy, but not too crazy where it'll ruin the event. I don't think it'll be no more crazier than the main event, so to speak. I think Chef Trez is going to come prepared, and I think Snake Eyes knows that this is probably his most important battle. It says his most important battle to date in his battle rap career. Not so much Chef Trez, and that's why Trez cannot take it lightly. Trez don't have to do nothing different than what he's been doing. Just come with what you got. Be bar heavy. Look your opponent in the face. Stay away from the drama, potential drama, and just outbar him. You know what I mean? Take your experience and finish him off, if that's possible. Snake Eyes, you got to come with something a little different, bro. You got to take him out of here. You might have to consult with your crew, consult with your captain, It's going to have to be some type of angle that's different to unseat a rapper like Chef Trez. You're going to have something different. I don't know what. I'm not a battle rapper. I don't know if it's going to be personals. I don't know if it's some type of different angle, some tricks up your sleeve, something borrowed. You might need some help from the crew. I don't mean to sound like I'm underestimating you. This is it's the battle of your life right here, bro. It's the battle of your life. It's an away game for both MCs, but I don't know. I think Snake Eyes somehow, some way might feel a little bit more comfortable at the venue. I could be wrong, but the underdog is Snake Eyes. He's going to have to do something really spectacular for all 3 rounds to take out Chef Trez. He can easily make it debatable because he's a very good rapper. But I don't know. I think Trez is focused. Not saying Snake Eyes is not. Snake Eyes got to do something big. And if Snake Eyes does pull off this victory, it'll look really good for him. It'll look really good for Dot Mob right now, who needs this to shine over Cave Gang to really keep their respect moving forward as far as battle rap crews are concerned. Snake Eyes probably needs this much more than Chef Trez, but Chef Trez doesn't want to stain his great record over the last 2-3 years. So I call this a major battle right here on this card. ENOS franchise. I just saw a franchise last Saturday in Orlando. Guardians of the Culture, Bare Arms through the Body Snatchers event. Great event. 2-day event. Franchise showed out really well. You know what I mean? And his volume is high. Vocally, he's very loud. He might not even need a microphone for this battle. Not franchise. But he's stepping into enemy territory in ENOS. Philadelphia legend, battle rap pioneer. I just feel that the experience is going to set in right here. I think experience is going to be vital in this battle. ENOS, a lot of people expect franchise to beat ENOS because he's so-called, quote-unquote, more active right now, and the scope is on him right now. The machine is behind him. But ENOS, I'm sure, got tricks up his sleeve. He's at home. He's comfortable. The crowd's going to be behind him. They may even be gassing him. The gas station on the stage might be in the house. You know what I mean? There might be that one section called the gas station. A term that I coined. A phrase that I coined for people on stage, not the people facing the stage. The people on stage that hype up the reaction of the battle, the bars of certain MCs, you know what I mean, even more than it really is. Even if it hits lightly, they'll make it seem like it hit hard. If it hit hard, they really lose their mind. That's the gas station, that collection of people on the stage right behind the rapper and the host that really gas up the bars to the 8th power. So the gas station will definitely be in the house for ENOS. Let's not front. Let's be honest. It is what it is. Franchise has a lot to overcome with that. Franchise has really got to be on his A game and come with something different and extra, and something that's more creative than ENOS. ENOS is not always the most creative MC, but he's got a beautiful flow. He's aggressive. And he says some things that do every other bar pretty much hits one way or another. Even if it don't hit strong, it hits. You know what I mean? He's easy to understand. He's got like a format, like a program that he uses that works. Win or lose, he's always competitive. Competitive might not be enough for franchise to beat franchise, but I got a feeling ENOS is going to give one of his best performances of his career, because he has the advantage. He's always going against equal opponents or opponents that are greater or have more popularity than him. Not this time. ENOS is actually more, right now, at the level their careers are at, ENOS is more popular than franchise. Franchise has the hotter name right now. because he's active and he's new, fairly, at least in the States. And T.MC, Toronto MC, and he's coming here to America, to Philadelphia, to try to take out ENOS. Good luck with that. Bill Collector and Av. Look at this right here. Stizz, you did it again, baby. Av, Cave Gang. You know his crew gonna be behind him. Cave gonna be in the house. They're gonna be thick and heavy. They're gonna try to clown Bill Collector, do everything within their power to distract him. None of that's gonna work because Bill Collector likes that. He's great at rebuttaling, great at getting your whole crew involved, whether you want to be involved or not. Point you out, talking shit. This is Bill Collector. It's pretty much his backyard. I guess he's from Montgomery County. Is that where Norristown is at? Regardless, Norristown is close enough to Philly where he can call this a home game. And Bill Collector, definitely, it's a home game. He's used to Battle Academy. You know what I mean? They love him on Battle Academy. And him against Av. One thing about Av, I don't know if he wants to come with something new. Av has a formula that's very vanilla. No disrespect to him, it works for him. He wins damn near most of his battles, if not all, at least lately, damn near wins all of them. With Av, he's just going to come with the same formula, rapid fire, for 3 rounds. He ain't going to have much expression. He ain't going to take no shit from nobody. You know what I mean? He's not, Av going to give you 3 strong rounds. He don't never give you no watered down whack shit. He going to come ready. Lyrics going to be on point. Schemes, bars, everything he got going to be on point. But Bill Collector's going to take the crowd. You already know it. He's going to be more animated, funny, humorous, hilarious, creative, wild, demonstrative with his actions and the super duper scope and all that he goes through. It works for him. And why should he change it? Call him silly, call him what you want, what Cass say. We're not going to get into that. I tell you what, it'll make for a better battle if neither MC has a strategy to do something different. Av BU, Bill Collector BU. If Av can be a stronger Av, then Bill Collector can be a more demonstrative Bill Collector, so to speak. I think Av can pull it off. He's not going to pull it off in the house. There's no way. Even if Av gets a clean 30, they'll never give it to him in the house. They won't admit it. So this will be one of those battles where it'll have great replay value, and you'll have to watch it on. Those that are watching on pay-per-view or VOD, you'll be able to judge this battle better than the people in the house because they're not going to be fair. Because Bill Collector is going to be rocking the house with the personality that he has. You know what I mean? Stage presence and wild performance. That's what they like in the house. But those of you that wait, if it perhaps goes to the Smack app, which has happened in the past, you know, battles from other leagues end up on the Smack app. If it happens to go to the Smack app, there'll be a voting system on there. And that'll be interesting to see people vote on it after the house might call it for Bill Collector. It might call the opposite way for Av. If you wait for it to drop on YouTube, then that might really swing the direction of Av as far as in his favor. When people judge the battle on their own and really get a chance to dissect the battle, break it apart, put it back together, it could fall more towards Av than Bill Collector. You know what I mean? But in the house, they're gonna ride with Bill Collector. I'm sure Av understands that, and you know, it's nothing personal against Av, but he's a good sport. He knows how it is, but at the same time, the house don't always determine who's victorious, because there'll be a lot of gas inside the building in a lot of these events, small and big, small venues and big venues. With that being said, that's Bill Collector and Av. T-Rex and Tay-Rock, that's what everyone clicked on to see about. If you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe to Lightskin Television. I do this, always done it. Tay-Rock and T-Rex. I don't want to get into all the pre-fight drama and all the anxiety that's been created between these two before the match. I just hope it goes smoothly. And like a lot of people said, if they show up for this venue ready to battle, then there's going to be a battle. Only thing I fear is the touching, the disrespect is going to be there. The words, the phrases that certain rappers don't want to be used towards them. Does that have to turn physical? I really don't want big entourages up there. I don't want each crew to be up on stage antagonizing and egging each other on to get something started. I just want them to kind of stay out the way, support each other, but stay out the battle. Let the bars decide who's going to be victorious. You know what I mean? Let the words hurt each other, if that's going to be what it is. You know what I mean? It's going to be a lot of personals. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be nasty. It's not going to be a friendly battle. Ain't going to be nothing friendly about it. Hopefully the two brothers can reconcile their differences before, during, or after the battle. If they're never friends again, at least give us a classic, because these are two huge names that could potentially give you one of the top 5 battles of the year, maybe one of the top 25 battles ever, with all the hype behind this thing and all the venom that may be spewed towards each other by each other. The ugliness of the situation could make it one of the greatest battles of all time if it lives up to the bill, if it lives up to the hype. If they get too emotional and too crazy with their actions, it could be one of the worst battles and the biggest waste of money ever. And I don't want that for the fans. I don't want that for Stizz and all those, you know, associated with the Battle Academy putting this great card together. Especially if the whole card is great and these two F it up. I doubt they will. They're two consummate professionals. I've been following T-Rex since he's a teenager, man. I'm a big fan, and I respect him as a pioneer of battle rap, and I still pretty much have him on my Mount Rushmore for all that he's accomplished. But I want to see T-Rex get back to the level of lyricism that he had in his prime. I want this to still be T-Rex's prime, and I think it can. With the big outing next Saturday at the RB Ladies and Gents card venue in the Music Room in Atlanta, it would be great to see him have a great showing against Rosenberg to kind of fire up the momentum and fire him up for this Tay-Rock battle. If he can be victorious over a rough Rosenberg, or at least a great debatable, you know what I mean, this might give him the fuel that he needs to make it a great battle against Tay-Rock. I tell you what, if he loses close to Rosenberg, that might really light his fire. If Rosenberg pulls it off, which many consider an upset, I don't know. If Rosenberg were to pull it off next Saturday in Atlanta against Rex, Rex would be so fired up that he might give Tay-Rock all he can handle. I don't know. I don't know how that plays out. I don't know the motivation behind a win or loss versus Rosenberg will cause T-Rex to perform versus Tay-Rock, but I know Tay-Rock needs no motivation right now. Tay-Rock is pissed. You hear me? He's pissed. He's excited. I think if they could battle right now in the alley somewhere for free, he'd probably do it. He'd probably do it. Rock got this whole stigma behind him this year. He's been in a lot of situations, said a lot of things, hurt a lot of feelings, pissed a lot of people off, made a lot of people mad, and called a lot of names. But I've met Rock personally on many occasions. He always been a stand-up dude. He always been a good guy. He really, you know, I have good conversations with Rock, man. I like the dude as a person. On the stage, it's a whole different persona, and maybe it has to be. And he's a leader of a movement. He's a leader of, you know what I mean, a battle rap force, Cave Gang. And with that being said, you know, maybe he has to conduct himself a certain way during battles. You know what I mean? There's two sides to every story. You can call him what you want, say what you want about him. I know he's a good dude, and I know he means well. He just don't take a whole lot of shit. And he's a very good battle rapper. He might even be a better entertainer as far as music. Rock be putting out some fire shit, man, and that's his next. The next level for Rock, he gonna be a major recording artist. I said it. And Cave Gang right behind him. They make good music, but Rock is really an artist more than he's a battle rapper. I don't know if he want me to say that, but I'm just gonna be honest. Damn boy, is serious, man. He makes some really, really good music, man. But back to the battle rap end of things, he's also a legendary battle rapper. And he been doing it a long time. He not new on the scene. He been doing it since before they were recording this stuff on video. You know what I mean? He been spitting for a long time. His area, all across the world, it seems like everywhere Rock goes, it's a home game. He'll make it a home game. You know what I mean? DMV legend, Maryland legend, battle rap legend. You put these two together, it can be something really special. You know what I mean? If the drama behind them right now could escalate it to be something very negative, very harmful to the culture and to each other and to each other's crews, or they could take that same energy and make this one of the greatest contests of all time. I hate that it's not 3 rounds, but in hindsight, a strong 1-round unlimited battle, it might condense everything and make everything much more powerful, which could lead to a great rematch if this shit is debatable. Y'all ain't think about that, did you? It could be a big 2020 rematch, and I'm sure Smack, Beasley, Norbs, they'll jump in and grab that up and give them big dollars. But it's all contingent on how this battle turns out. And I hope, this being a headline battle, I hope this ends up being the battle that everyone will always remember, and the battle that will catapult T-Rex's career back to the forefront where it belongs, and keep Tay-Rock as the shooter for Smack URL. That'll get both of them back in good graces with everyone, everywhere. You see Tay-Rock, he hosting battles all across the country. T-Rex always did stuff like that. I want to see both their careers get back to the tippy top and stay there. You know what I mean? Not saying it's not now, but there's other rappers that really climbed up the charts real quick. I just want both of them to show, Tay-Rock and T-Rex, that they still within the top 5 in the world. And it can be done instantly with one great battle, November 23rd. Respect the Shooter in Philadelphia, the Battle Academy. You've been listening to Lightskin, watching Lightskin Television and listening to Lightskin Television. Please subscribe. Stay in tune. I got more content coming. I'm everywhere. Peace.